Oh boy. Oh joy. Oh, oh boy. Oh boy, oh. Because I'm a loyal fan. Okay. Yee. 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 So what's up? Everyone's all warm at the fireside. Oh, he's live right now? Oh, okay. I probably should have checked. But hey, doesn't matter. Where there's a fireside, there's a fire extinguisher. But yeah, I don't think I've ever actually said when my birthday was. I've always like tiptoed around. Like usually I'd whatchamacallit, usually I'd, dance around it. But I figure since I've been doxxed to like hell and back by these fucking assholes, I figure what the hell, you know? Like I always went live maybe like 2 weeks later and be like, oh, it's my birthday, whatever. But yeah, it's usually right around this time where I put on like fucking an extra 10 pounds because it's a combination of both Thanksgiving and my birthday, so it's like fucking like food galore. So yeah, it's usually around that time where I just like, completely like pig out because there's just nothing better to do. But yeah, we got shit to do tomorrow or today later on. There's gonna be some shit that has my name written all over it. And some should be some nice should be some nice food today too, so it should be quite the joyous occasion. But holy shit, do I need to expand my fan base? Jesus, I gotta get in on the Thorpe mining contest. the the Thorpe diagram for mining clout and gaining subs. Thank you, thank you. Comment section is drier than my DMs. Oh boy. Sucks to be your DMs, man. Sucks. My DMs aren't looking too good right about now. In that sort of sense. But not gourd. Not gourd. Not gourd. Thank you, Zippy. Thank you. And no, I'm not 27. Fucking retards. Fucking idiots. I'm not 27. I'm 23. The big 23. Yeah, so I figure, since this year in particular, I've been doxxed to the fucking moon and back by these fucking weirdos. I figure I might as well just to hell with it, Like, what's the point, right? I'm 23. I'm not 27, bro. I'm not fucking Rami's age. But yeah, I'm 23. The big 23. And holy shit, does time fly. I really don't understand why time is going so fast. I'm like, bro, slow the fuck down, bro. Slow the fuck down, please, por favor. Your youngest is 24. Holy shit. Time really does need to slow down and just chill. It just needs to chill, relax. Let's fucking go. Like, relax the doozicles, relax. Time is fucking going way too fast. What the fuck, dude? Time is moving way too fast for this to make any sort of sense. Like, I could swear yesterday I was like 20 or 21. Thanks, Wolf. Thanks for stopping by. Laura, Laura pick Mr. X. Laura Pickle. No. Time's moving too fast. This is gonna turn into a rant on time, right? My rant on time. I'm ranting because time needs to slow the fuck down. Needs to slow the fuck down. It is moving too fast for my liking. Way too fast. It's like I blink and like 2 weeks go by. Well, I have lots of time. Yeah. And here I am praying that, like, me not smoking, drinking, or doing anything like that gives me an extra 5 years of life. Maybe. I'm doing it for a reason. I'm not doing it for fun. I'm doing it because I was told, hey, it'll make you die quicker, so don't do it. So just don't do it. So I'm not doing it. Give me a few more years, please. Por favor. Please, thank you. A bedtime story. I don't have good bedtime stories, bro. Not really, bro. Don't really have any good bedtime stories. Not for not for adults anyway. But yeah. Uh 23 laps around the sun, around that big ball of gas that sustains life on this planet. Have a good night. Have a good night, Wolf. Thanks for stopping by. Oh yeah, I'm straight edge. Like CM Punk. Shout out CM Punk. Yeah, I am in fact very much straight edge. Uh, it depends on how straight edge you're talking about. Like what constitutes as straight edge? What falls under straight edge? Because I don't smoke, drink, vape. I don't drink soda at all. You even get like what's straight edge? Like what like the sex fall under straight edge? Because I'm kind of lost there. Like because I can't be straight edge if we're including that in the equation. So uh, oh, no drugs. Oh yeah, no, yeah. So then technically I am pretty much straight edge. Happy birthday, loser. Thank you. I guess I'm gonna go back in my corner now. Call me a loser. No, not these days. Okay, cool. Cool. Do I even jerk off? Uh, not even gonna answer that. I'm not even gonna answer that. I'm a saint. I'm a saint. Thank you, Clown Force. How many birthdays does Clown Force have per year? So far, my count is at like 5 birthdays. Flag the dolphin. Blog the dolphin. Believe it or not, earlier today I was listening to our first interaction a couple years ago. Much respect to you, man. Hope you enjoy your day, bro. Thank you, man. Dude, you're literally one of the first ones I remember seeing, like all the way back when. So yeah, dude, who the fuck knew? Who the fuck knew? But yeah. Who the fuck knew we'd be here 4 years later? 4 years, Jesus Christ. It's embarrassing, but also kind of not. It's also kind of cool, but it's also kind of embarrassing at the same time. I don't know how to explain. I'll probably find a way to explain it later on in the stream. Uh, Batmom clown is 269. Holy shit! If you act your age, you would die. Oh my god! Is that why so many of these adults don't act their age? Because they're actually much older. Jesus. Gracias, my gringo. Trying to get you a Rami catch. Oh Christ. Oh my god. See, yeah, it would have been usually what I would do. See, I don't even need. I don't think I've ever. I don't think in the 4 years I've been here I've ever celebrated on here because I just didn't think it was a thing to do. Plus, you have the whole, security risk sort of thing. But considering the fact that I've been doxxed into oblivion already. Fucking what the hell, right? What else can they do to me? So, uh, but yeah, 23, new year, lots to look forward to. Actually, too much to look forward to. It's like getting kind of intimidating how much I have to look forward to. Um, how much I have to do, how much I have to get situated. But I'm up for it. What kind of life would I be living if I wasn't up for it? So, yeah, that's the literally that's the best part about being born in 2000 because you literally almost never forget your age because it's like in 2069 I'll be 68 for the majority of it, and then I'll be 69 for like 2 months, like November, December. Or not even November, because it's almost towards the end of it. So just for 1 month of the year, I'll be the actual last digit. So in like 2054, I'll be 53 for like the first 11 months, and then for the last month of the year, I'll be 53 or 54. I'm 30 years older, 53. You could be my mom. That's like more or less around what she is right now. I was born in the late 1900s. You're born in the 18th century, and I'm still alive. I haven't kicked the bucket yet. I was born in 1942. Well, I was born in 1945. Um, with birth defects. Let's play a game. This game's called Guess Where I Was Born. I was born in 1945 with birth defects. Guess where I was born? Guess where I was born? Uh, spoiler alert. Japan. Germany. Bro, Germany didn't get nuked. Germany didn't get nuked. Japan got nuked. Japan nuked the shit out of Japan. Japón. 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 Chernobyl was in the 80s. Yeah, it was like 40 odd years later. Papua New Guinea. Or where did they explode Castle Bravo? Where did they blow that shit up? What did I wish for? I can't really say, or else it won't come true. Isn't that the whole stipulation? But I probably should have gone live earlier. Hold on. Sidebar. Did Jeff ever manage to do his birthday stream at all, or did that just come and go and get canceled?
because I can't recall. It's like the Mandela effect. I'm pretty sure he did it, but also there's a part of me that's saying that he didn't do it. Like he did. Okay, cool. I was about to say for a minute though. It's like what? It was a dud, mommy. Mommy Ivy saying it was a dud. That. Oh my god. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm 23. I'm not 27. 23. There's been like 7 births in Antarctica on record. First known person born there was 1972. Are you kidding me? For real? Like, when did they start exploring Antarctica? It would have been very difficult for humans to live there, like, early on, like, without any protection. Yeah, I got 4 years left until I'm 27. So, 4 years left before I start, doing pred catching and, you know, buying a Tesla in my dad's name, my guy. I'm crashing the Tesla, my guy. Antarctica exploration. All the cool kids are dead. I want to be cool. Well, hopefully being cool doesn't involve being dead, because I like doing the whole being alive thing. So yeah, I kind of like doing the whole living thing, breathing air. You know. Yeah, I really like it. I like being alive. I like breathing air. This is gonna sound super cliche and nerdy, but I like breathing air. I like being alive. I can't imagine someone who doesn't like being alive. I'm not even gonna make the joke that would be so appropriate and in my view would be so funny. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not trying to I'm trying to lower myself. But I'm actually happy to be breathing. I'm happy to be. Like, this is like, seriously, forget everything else. Forget, like, this isn't even talking about anything else or alluding to anything else. Like, seriously, like, 50 odd years from now, I hope I don't lose my desire to be alive. Like, 50 odd years from now, I hope that I there's something there still worth living for. And even if there's not, like, just, I don't know, like, this, I think people take the will to be alive for granted. Like, automatically it's just like this thing. But many people just, I don't know, after a while it just stops clicking. And if I'm scared of anything, if I'm scared of anything, I'm scared of that. That one day it'll just go away, that I just won't have that desire anymore. That's one thing I hope that will never happen. What would I rather explore, the surface of the moon or Antarctica when it goes through its next tropical climate warming cycle and all the ice is melted? Uh, the moon probably. So I can once and for all see that it's not a fucking hoax. The moon. It's gonna be the moon. I never want to leave my son. Well, I can't say anything in regards to that because I don't know what it's like to have a son. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe one day that'll be a thing that just happens, But I assume your life changes forever when that happens. I assume, you know. I assume. Maybe pyramids or structures or something still standing under Antarctica. Would you teach your kids the sacred knowledge of the community? No, I would keep them as the hidden forbidden text. They will be nowhere near the reach of my children, should I have any. This, hopefully, this, at least the bad parts of all this, hopefully in like a few years' time, it'll all just seem like a one big bad dream. I'd live stream their birth. Oh my, some idiot IRL streamers would probably do that. Grace Thorpe. Ben Thorpe. They'd probably do some dumb shit like that, like fucking live stream their birth. Like, why would you do that? Oh, I did Gremlin. I said thank you. And if I didn't, I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. Only births. Would I tell them about Tiberius? Uh, I'd probably tell them about Rami because I obviously you have to tell them about Rami, right? But then Tiberius, I don't know, he's not worth it. He's not worth it. Rami, however, I can't believe I'm saying this. Rami kind of is like that. The fact that that guy even exists in our realm of reality that we currently live in, like the fact that we breathe the same oxygen as that guy, is a miracle unto itself. So I would obviously tell my kids about him. Would I tell them about Hormaxer? Absolutely not. See, the only clip I've ever seen of Hormaxer, for being real, was the Grace one. It's the only clip I've seen of Hormaxer. Actually, no, I lied. I lied. The other clip I saw of Hormaxer was when what's her name? Ava trolled the shit out of him by wearing like a Islam, like she covered up her entire face like they would in the Arab culture, and just trolled the shit out of Hormaxer because obviously Hormaxer wanted her to see her with as little clothes on as possible. But she wound up trolling the shit out of him. Street Axer. How do you not know how to unblock? You just go to your community tab and there's going to be a space in community tab that's called hidden users, and you just go look for whoever you want to unhide and you unhide them. I'll probably troll him too. I just need to figure out a way. Um, like ever since the whole Clovis thing, I have not like ever since. So first it was Chuckles, then it was Clovis, then after that I haven't trolled anyone as hard as I like I haven't gone up anywhere and executed like an actual troll. So my skills are a little rusty. Community. Well, then how? Unless the only other feasible explanation would be that he has you blocked. Clown has you blocked. He just doesn't remember. He's Ray Todd. Oh God. Red pill enables time travel. Purple pill enables teleportation. Blue pill enables mind reading. White pill enables flying. Effect lasts 40 or 48 hours. Red pill. Red pill. I would fuck with the timeline so much, bro. You have no idea. I would fuck with the timeline so much. I would fuck with the timeline so much. Bro, I'd go back and make sure Hitler stayed in art school, bro. Yeah, that'd be literally one of the first things I do. Like literally, like Hitler is like on the street corner looking sad that like he got rejected from art school. I'm gonna go up to him and be like, "Yo, mein Führer, I mean, little boy, uh, yeah, dude, just don't give up, man. Stay in art school, man. Become a painter. You know, fucking, keep find your inspiration, right?" I heard this was a coming out party. It kind of is a coming out party because in all the time that I've been here, I've never actually had a birthday stream more or less because of the whole security thing. Like not trying to name like fucking drop when my birthday was, but considering the fact that I've been doxxed like 50 times over already, it's not even worth hiding anymore. It's like fucking whatever. If people care enough, they already know. So, well, apparently they can care enough and still get it wrong, but that's none of my business anymore. How long and how many times we get in time travel? Hey, he said the effects less than 48 hours. You know what would be good if it worked like the game Life is Strange. Did anyone play Life is Strange? I'm a huge Life is Strange fan. Life is Strange, where the girl can like time travel and shit, or she can rewind time and she can like and then like throughout the middle, so like she's rewinding like seconds at a time and shit. And then in the middle of the game, she finds out that she can teleport through time by looking at pictures. Uh, if that's the way it works, and you can go back that far, then that'd be fucking cool as fuck. Think about how far Hitler made it in life battling all those fucking time travelers. And they couldn't know he's a time traveler, or he couldn't know that they were time travelers. If the Titanic would have spotted the iceberg 3 seconds earlier, it did maneuver made it to not everywhere. And the orange Jews went jumping out of portals. Shit. Bro, it would have been like John Wick, bro. Hitler fighting off like the 50th time traveler that day. You know what I think? So, like, this is an experiment. If I went back in time, right? If I went back in time and tried to like pull a gun on my grandfather, and there was no feasible way of escaping, like, if we're in like a setting, and if I tried to kill my own grandfather, go before I'm born, right? Literally anything in the universe would intervene. Like there'd be like a bird that flies through the window and just knocks me off footing. There'd be like a storm or something, or uh, something falls on the floor and startles me. Something that just stops me, right? And if there's nothing else, if I have my grandfather just dead to rights, then I think the universe just glitches and I just can't. Like it's like a task failed successfully sort of scenario. Because like if you can't do it. You can't kill your own grandfather, because if you kill your own grandfather, you can't go back in time to kill your own grandfather. Therefore, you never went back in time to kill your own grandfather in the first place. So it'd be like like the gun's fully loaded, but then for some reason it won't go. Right? And if you try to strangle him, he's gonna fight back, and somehow he's gonna win. So yeah, let him fucking graduate, dude. He flunked out of art school. How the fuck do you flunk out of art school, dude? How the fuck do you? How the hell do you flunk out of art school? I probably wouldn't kill Hitler. I probably like fucking make sure he stayed at school. I'd probably make sure he stayed at school. Like I wouldn't kill him. A Jewish dude flunked him. Is that confirmed? Is that confirmed that like a Jewish dude flunked him for real? He just grew up and decided to fucking conquer the world. And Hitler's not even German, isn't he? Hitler's not even German. He's like Austrian or something like that, right? He's Austrian, right? Yeah, he's not even German, bro. That's like Voldemort. Like Voldemort wants to kill all half bloods, and he himself is a half blood. Like he wants to like purify the bloodline of the wizarding world, and he himself is a half blood. One parent's normal, and one parent's a wizard and has magic. And he himself wants to purify the world, right? When he himself is a half blood. What is one community event you'd go back in time and change? I would go back in time. I'd probably go back in time and tell Blonde Java to slice up the correct car. And I'd probably go back in time and, like, I don't know, slingshot the spoon out of PP Mass's hands. I'd bro, I'd say Bupak. Oh fuck, yo, you gotta say Bupak. You gotta say Bupak. No, I'd fucking what would I do? Holy shit. I'd slingshot the spoon out of PP Mass's hands and I'd tell Blonde Java to slice up the right car this time. I guarantee you in that alternate timeline we'd have Predator Poachers Colorado. Or we'd have like Denver Predator Poachers or something like that. See, in this alternate timeline, things happen differently. In this alternate timeline, Colorado Pet Patrol is actually Denver Predator Poachers. See, Denver Predator Poachers doesn't exist, but in this other timeline, Denver Predator Poachers actually exists. We're in like the worst timeline. Or I don't know. I think in no matter what timeline you choose, I think like Predator Catchers, you get no Predator Poachers New Jersey is always going to become Pred Catchers Alliance, right? I'd say Harambe too. That's dark. That's very dark. I'd actually take special care not to Marty McFly myself out of existence. Who's with who? Who's with who? I think even in that timeline, after like 3 weeks of dating, I'd probably want to put a bullet through my own head. In that order, yeah, I think even so, I think I'd still want to put a bullet through my own head if that was the case, right? Because I hate those people. I'd see an Alex and Rami collab. That collab never happened. Or maybe like a timeline where, like, say I delayed or someone delays the falling out between Alex and Rami so they can actually meet face to face because they've never met face to face. You still miss her? Are you kidding me, bro? Dude, there are, when I tell you there's other fish in the sea, trust me, there's other fish in the sea. But yeah, I that's what I do. Can you imagine? It'd be fun. You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna take my time with it, and I'm gonna have to do like lots of research. But I'm gonna probably probably have to put together like a community timeline, and it'd have to be like the major plot points, not like the little mini side dramas. At this, that's what's challenging though, because like the mini side dramas all feel like they're part of the bigger narrative, if you want to call it that. So it's really difficult to pinpoint what exactly is important and what isn't, right? And the final video is probably going to be a good 5 hours long. And then I'll do something even more fun, which is like do like what ifs. You know how in like lore they're like so like like a Lord of the Rings channel would do like, oh, what if the what if the what if Sauron got the ring at the end of the war, and it's like, oh, like at the Battle of the Black Gate, everyone dies and the elves leave, and then like hundreds of years later, just Gandalf out of nowhere just comes back. Shit like that, like what ifs kind of theories. Uh, it'd be fun to do that, or like what if what if Blonde Java had scratched the right car, or what if there was no beef, or we can see that by changing this one thing, Colorado Pet Patrol would most likely to this day be named Denver Predator Poachers. White Guy Wednesday versus PNN. I remember, but it was like so brief that it was like a blip. I don't think they even considered it like a beef. Oh god. The community, a comprehensive history. If anyone can do it, it's me, honestly. If anyone can do it, it's me. My N word, it's your birthday? Yes, it is. I am the big 23. Uh, the time machine from Napoleon Dynamite. She's hot. Not really, bro. I mean, we get porn bombed every single fucking day, dude. And after a while, it was like, what the fuck am I watching? Like, this isn't hot. Like, I'm sorry. Denver Predator. No, we're just discussing this fake new timeline. What happens if Blonde Java scratches the wrong car or the right car? And then from that point, it just branches off into another universe where Alex and Tommy didn't beef. PP Mass and Tommy didn't beef. PP Mass would probably collab with Tommy. Uh, who knows? Maybe in this timeline, fucking, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe we get a timeline where YouTube doesn't start pissing their pants, and YouTube actually lets catchers stick around. What if Todd choked on the cod hot dog? Thankfully, we're not in that time when Todd is alive and well. No, but I go back in time and fucking like just I don't know some way save Bupak and not get myself killed too. Laura Pickle, thank you so much for that. Have a good night. What if Incognito from Pop Squad never retired? Oh, What if EDP was never caught? Roots, the thing is, I have psychopaths watching my every move. And if I step one plastic foot out of line, they gonna come get me. They gonna come get me. I really don't care, but if I can avoid it, I will. You know, I grew up saying that word. The whitest of the white people called me that. I called people that word, and the black people around me just didn't give a shit. They'd literally watch arguments as like a bunch of piece of paper white people called each other the N word amongst themselves. It's like that's the environment I grew up in. Am I proud of it? No. But after a while, it just became a part of my vocabulary and pretty much a part of every person's vocabulary, right? It's only around 2016, 2017 when people started getting so sensitive about words that fucking people will start making the conscious decision not to use it. Uh, Even though in a private setting, it's like no one gives a fuck, right? It's like they wanted to come at like Lil Pump, I think. No, it wasn't even Lil Pump. It was like Takashi 69. Takashi 69 is like he's like Hispanic, right? He's like Puerto Rican, and they wanted to cancel him for using the N word, and he was like, "Are you gonna stop me? Like, who's gonna stop me?" Right? Penguin Z. Oh god. What if what if EDP was never caught? Yeah, we'd still have Alex, but fucking EDP would have never been caught. EDP. Someone would expose the message between them and EDP. Yeah. EDP. EDP. Right. I mean, it it's if it's supposedly this bad term, right? This is the way I see it. If that word was supposedly a derogatory term used back in the day to call people of African descent, and it was meant to be an insult, and if it's still considered to be an insult, so much so that we're banning, select demographics from using that word on the basis that it's insulting, on the basis that it was used back in the day to insult people, but only a select race can use it. If it's insult, that makes no sense. If it's insulting, why does that race get to use that insulting? If it's bad, why should they get to say it? Like, either ban everyone from saying it or don't ban anyone from saying it. Like, once you start picking, and it doesn't even have to, it's not even that word. It's on anything, right? It's anything pretty much. You can't ban, you can't do picking and choosing on who gets to say it and who doesn't get to say it. Unfortunately, now we live in this sort of time period where it's just, or back in the day, we just, no one gives a fuck. That word is now synonymous with boyfriend, brother, friend, homie, uh, guy. That word is now synonymous with those five terms, and that a good chunk of the population use it as substitutes for those five words. And and that's just how we grew up, right? Like I said, where I grew up in the school system I was in, the whitest of the white people called each other that word while being around black people. No one gave a shit. No one gave a shit. So, I mean, I don't know. If you want to ban a word, ban it for everyone, not a select few. Considering the fact that it's obviously supposed to be this insulting, horrible thing, right? Yeah, and then context, obviously, it's a thing, right? I'm not gonna go up to some stranger on the street and shout that, in their face, right? That's like, what the fuck? Like, you're an asshole. But like, if you're in a setting, right, and like people just sling, like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna call like the word police on me? It's like, give it a break. Yeah, yeah, that's what Takashi said pretty much. Takashi was like, hey, that's how I grew up. Like, who's gonna stop me from using it, right? Yeah, YouTube are a bunch of patsies. They keep moving the goalposts, and it's because they keep moving the goalposts that fucking it's next to impossible to do anything related to that field. And I say next to impossible because there's a few that have been able to still do it on a regular basis. What the fuck? The fuck was that? Hell yeah. It was like everyone had this innate sense of when everyone would be going live, and they just go live on the basis of that. Oh, Alex is live. Oh, Ryan is live, or PCM is live. Whoever, right? And they everyone would have this innate sense of, who knows. To me, it felt like everyone had an innate sense of when everyone was going live. Granted, everyone was probably in like some big group chat back in the day, so it's like, like everyone probably coordinated that shit to an extent. Um, because it was every day, nonstop, back to back to back, fucking content, pure content, right? and it was like catch after catch after catch after catch, trip after trip after trip, non-stop content. And what we didn't have was these bitch ass panels, right? We didn't have that. I don't like Anxiety War either. Like Anxiety War had that one good video where he confronted that guy, and then he put everything else behind a paywall. So it was like, I mean, it was granted, it was back in the days where like a paywall wasn't necessary. You just had to, you'd be able to see it regardless. But it just wasn't that necessary. Now it is. It's like a given. Like the video I edited for Ryan like 2 days ago. He's gonna put that behind a paywall because it's like the uncensored version. Like you can't see it uncensored. Like on YouTube or anywhere else, like you can't see it uncensored. It's just you can't. Yeah, well, where have those days gone? Down the shitter. Down le shitter. Pop Squad. I guess Pop Squad was good until he started deciding who could catch and who couldn't. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't really care what people think. I think Skeeter is just one big grift. Um, because that second EDP confrontation was bullshit, right? Those few seconds that were released as teasers, that was the extent of that confrontation. And they hyped that shit up to be like fucking this big thing that like they hyped it up and it was literally just one big grift. Like nothing happened. They just literally meandered in and around the hospital or in their car or whatever. And they only got to talk to EDP for like what, a minute? Like, and they hyped it up to be like they literally gave like a false interpretation of it. They like, oh, we talked to him more than we actually did. I'm like, what the fuck? I was actually lucky enough because someone, I don't know who it was most likely Christy, but someone probably like dropped the actual link to the full video. Um, which I assume was behind a paywall. Assume it was behind a paywall, unless it was made public, in which case, yeah, it's like you tried too hard to be Chris Hansen. I mean, just before it was so much better, with the binders and everything like that. Like it's, eh, I guess it's a way to make your content stand out, or maybe it's like a thing, like a formula to just not get nuked off the platform. I'd assume that's what it is. No, but that EDP, the second EDP confrontation was like a big fucking grift. That's all it was. Because in the end, all it fucking turned out to be was like what was in the teaser. That was it. Plus like a minute or two. He was smart to make. Yeah, that's probably it, right? That's probably the formula. It's probably the reason why he hasn't got absolutely nuked. Um, which I, at the end of the day, I can't fault him for that. But then, what I can fault him for, and absolutely will, is like that EDP thing. It's like that was like a big fucking scam because he made it seem there was more to the video than there actually was. It was literally a big fucking grift. That's it. No, I mean, like I'm saying, no, like I get it. Obviously, like EDP, like what happened with him, obviously was real. I never said it wasn't real. I'm just saying that they made a huge meal out of fucking a 2 minute confrontation. It's like what you saw in the teaser plus a few, maybe a minute and a half was all they got from EDP. That's it. Yeah, I know he did. I know he admitted it. Absolutely. Oh, EDP. EDP, bro. That guy had the whole world in his hands pretty much, and fucking now it's all gone. I tried so hard and got so far. Bro, bro. Fuck. But yeah. Well, alrighty, y'all. It's been an hour. I'm probably gonna close this up right now. Mom said to cut it off. Uh, thank y'all for joining me, and yeah, I guess here's to another year of longevity. Thank you for all who stopped by, and peace. I appreciate y'all. Take care.